Hello everyone and welcome to the UEFA Champions League quarter-finals action as I am Gary Lineker and I'm here with one and only Alan Shearer, our fellow pundit here to kick off the second leg of the UEFA Champions League here for tonight. As we'll start things first as Bayern Munich will host Manchester City at the Allianz Arena in Munich here right now for tonight in Germany. And let's head to that game right now between these two sides here for this evening. And we are here for the matchup in Germany. We're finally here for the second leg of the Champions League. Bayern Munich versus Manchester City. The final decider will be here tonight on who will go through into the semi-finals of the Champions League for next month or so, for the semi-finals of the Champions League, either for Bayern Munich's point of view or maybe from Man City's point of view in terms of themselves want to be in the semi-finals of the next round. But before they get to that round, they have to win here for tonight to go through. The two teams are ready for kickoff and they're really prepared for this matchup here for tonight to see who will come out as the winner of this matchup to go through into the semi-finals of the Champions League for next month. We know that any of the two teams are real favourites here tonight, but I think Bayern Munich, however, have got that massive advantage here as they are the home team in the second leg of the Champions League. There was no goals last week in the first leg of the Champions League between Man City and Bayern, as it ended goalless 0-0 at the Etihad Stadium in Manchester of last week. But this week, could Man City get the win over the line and get themselves into the semi-finals of the Champions League? The only biggest difference in terms of difficulty that Man City might face here for tonight is that they're up against the current holders and the current champions from last season's Champions League, Bayern Munich, and also they're away from home at the Allianz Arena. And we all know how tough it really is going to Bayern and get a result here. So Man City have got those two things to fear of here for tonight in this matchup. So here we go, City kick things off, and here we go for the matchup here live on BBC for the UEFA Champions League. Goalless on aggregate from last week, and also goalless so far within 3 minutes played so far of the game. And now here's Chuese with the ball, looking for a chance to score here maybe, and a save right there for the goalkeeper from Kevin Trapp. And now it's going to be a corner in this matchup here for, obviously, for Man City. Very good though, I've got to say, good save there from Kevin Trapp, the German goalkeeper, to stop that from going to the back of the net. The only best chance of the game for City to score, but was denied by the goalkeeper. So Phil Foden will take the corner here for Man City. Could be a goal here maybe, a head away there from Bayern Munich in the matchup. Now Mateo Kovacic, now to Akanji, and now Kovacic has a shot, save there from the keeper. And now back here now to City here, Rodri, oh! Massive chance there from Rodri to score. Massive chance there to score there, but that's gone wide. And now it's going to be a goal kick here for Bayern Munich in the matchup. And Pep Guardiola's really, let's say, really animated in that touchline because he wants his team to win here in this game. But we'll see what happens, of course. But anyway, we have got ourselves a goal kick in the game here as Kevin Trapp will take it for Bayern Munich in the matchup. And let's see how Bayern can really do from this here. They clear the ball away from danger. And could they get themselves a chance here? Because they are at home and they are the defending champions of the Champions League from last season. Now Mateo Kovacic, now the ball on the through here. Could be a chance for City here to score. Save there for the keeper. Another chance for City again, and a bit slow I think in terms of Bayern so far in this matchup. Really allowing City to create the chances. And now here's Jude Bellingham. And now Mateo Kovacic now the ball. Now to Bellingham now. And Benzema! And a goal! And Karim Benzema scored as the ball was saved by Kevin Trapp. But unfortunately, Kevin Trapp did not got much on that contact with the ball as the ball rolled over past his hand into the open net, into the back of the net here. As he tried to save it there, Kevin Trapp, but unfortunately that power shot there from Benzema was enough to actually fumble the goalkeeper from not saving that, to roll past him into the back of the net. And Man City take the lead here at the Allianz Arena in Munich. And it could be Man City. That's a massive goal for Man City to come here away from home and to score an away goal here in the second leg of the Champions League. Absolutely massive here for them. And now here's to Matteo. Okay, now here's to Coman. Coman now to Musiala. Now here's Müller. Now back here, now past Vitt now for Bayern Munich here. Now they're putting the pressure now on Man City here. And now Kingsley Coman now for Bayern. And now a corner here now for Bayern Munich in the matchup here. Best chance of the game here now for Bayern to try and get back in the match. But great defending right there for Akanji. So there's going to be now a corner in the matchup here as we speak in the moment. So let's see what happens from this now. Kingsley Coman will take the corner here for Bayern Munich in the game. So let's see what he can do from this. Okay, pass the ball here, short here to Gnabry. Now Gnabry now in the box. No, he doesn't now. He's Musiala. Good block. Now here's Phil Foden on the attack here on his own. It's 1v1. Maziari right there is on him. And now here's Jude Bellingham. And now cut through play. Now to a chance for Benzema. And it's gone all the way there to the goalkeeper of Kevin Trapp. And now boots that ball away out from danger here. Now here's to Gnabry. And now Boniface. And now here's a pass there to Phil Foden. Half now plays so far of the game. Now here's a chance for Foden to create some magic here. And now pass the ball back to the goalkeeper here to Kevin Trapp to clear it all that way from danger as possible. And I've got to say that Man City could be the ones who will be heading through into the semi-finals of the Champions League and knocking out the current holders of the Champions League, Bayern Munich. If they do that here tonight at Man City, I reckon they're probably one of the massive favourites. I think that they're going to be the ones to win the whole entire thing of the UEFA Champions League for the first time in their club's history. Their first ever European title could go to Manchester. It might look like it may be for City in terms of the favourites, because you've got obviously Arsenal, Benfica, you've got Liverpool, and also you've got Chelsea, you've got Feyenoord and FC Porto. And you've got those teams in this round as well. And I think City might be the hot favourites if they go through here for tonight, though. I reckon they'll be up there with Liverpool and or Chelsea or whatnot to win the whole entire thing. Now, here's Maziari now with the ball here now for Bayern Munich. Now to Boniface. And now to a pass now back to the goalkeeper there. Pressure now on the defence here of Man City. And it is going to be the end of that in the break here for half-time here on BBC of the UEFA Champions League here for tonight, as Karim Benzema was the only goal scorer in that first half of the game, as it ends here at half-time as Bayern Munich 0, Man City 1 at half-time of the second leg of the Champions League here for tonight. And Bayern Munich have got now 45 minutes to try and get back in the game, because if they score a goal here, then they'll go to penalties. If they score 2 goals over Man City, then that will go to a victory for Bayern to head themselves through into the semi-finals of the Champions League. So realistically, Bayern had to score 2 here for tonight at home to stop Man City from going through into the last 4 of the UEFA Champions League, unless they might want to bring this game to penalties otherwise. And now's a chance here now for a goal potentially. And Chuese almost scored, but that's gone obviously there wide. And looks like here Messi's come on the pitch right here, and Mateo Kovacic was coming off the field. And let's see how Messi can really do here in this matchup. And Lionel Messi's on the pitch here, replaced by Mateo Kovacic here for Pep Guardiola's City. And now Jonathan Tah. Now Kim Ying-ja. Now to Vitt. Now to Kingsley Coman. And now here's to Maziari. And now all the way here now again for Coman. Now to Vitz. Now to Musiala. Now here's to Vitz here again. Now to Coman. Now Vitz. Now Victor Boniface. And you go all the way right there to the goalkeeper of Edison. Now 40 minutes left of the game to go, by the way. 40 minutes. Here's Gnabry. Now Victor Boniface. Now Foden. And now all the way here again for Foden now. Now Benzema. And now all the way there to Benzema, shoots, and a save right there to the goalkeeper. And looks like here that we have a substitution here. Leon Goretzka coming on the field. And also here as well, coming on the field here we have is Julian Alvarez as well for Manchester City. So we do have this, say, 23 minutes of the game to go. And now here's to Gnabry. Now really pushing through here now, Gnabry here now for Bayern Munich. Now Bayern now trying to create something here, but doesn't do anything great here now. But here's Rodri. Now Kyle Walker. Now chance here for a goal. Could be. Benzema. Save. Save right there to the keeper. And now we do have also a substitution, by the way, as Jermaine Frimpong coming on the field. And also we have as well Guardiola coming off and John Stones coming on the field as we speak at the moment. So let's see what happens here now. Here's to Messi. And now it's going to be here a corner here for Bayern in the match. And Karim Benzema, what a shot from him, but good save there from Kevin Trapp. 34 years of age he is. And he stopped that real major save there for him to stop, obviously, Man City getting another goal from this game. And I do think that City will be the ones who head through into the semi-finals of the UEFA Champions League, because Bayern Munich have got not enough time is running out for Bayern to try and get anything out of this. One goal will send the penalty shootout, one goal be penalty shootout. If they scored 2 goals against Bayern Munich, then that will mean that Bayern will go through into the semi-finals of the Champions League. So this is massive, this is for Bayern to try and to get back into it. 1 goal will send them to penalties, another goal will send them through. So there's got 4 minutes left of the game to go now, 4 minutes left. Now here's Benzema. Now again here to Vitz. Let's say 2 minutes left of the game to go here now. Here's Victor Boniface now. 1v1 maybe. A chance for Bayern to get themselves a goal before the end of the game here to send them to penalties. But no. Good defending there from Diaz. And now here's Rodri clears the ball out. And now it's all over. And Manchester City are going through into the semi-finals of the UEFA Champions League. And the defending champions of the Champions League from last season, Bayern Munich, are crushing out of the Champions League at home by losing 1-0 in the game and also 1-0 in the aggregate lead, all thanks to that man Karim Benzema to send Man City through into the last 4 of the UEFA Champions League here for tonight, as it ends here at the Allianz Arena in Munich as Bayern Munich 0, Manchester City 1 at full time in the game. A huge win here for Manchester City here tonight, as we never thought we'd see this happen, as City are now reached into the last 4 of the semi-finals of the UEFA Champions League. And would Pep's Man City have a huge chance on winning their first ever Champions League trophy in their football club's history by July, Alan? They have a very huge chance, but also to remember either Liverpool and Chelsea also have a huge chance on doing well here for tonight. But we do understand the qualities comparison to City's squad and Chelsea's and Liverpool's of the likes of Messi, Benzema, Bellingham and Phil Foden are huge top caliber players in the City team, might change their fortunes on winning the whole European title by the end of the season. But it will still be tough for City though, even though that they've got the semi-finals to play for in the next round and they need to prioritise on that before they head to Madrid in July. Thanks there, Alan. And let's now head to the next matchup here, live at Anfield Stadium, as Liverpool versus Chelsea. It was 0-0 in aggregate in the first leg, but could Liverpool or Chelsea get the winner here by the end of this matchup here tonight to guarantee qualification into the semi-finals of the Champions League here for tonight? And now let's get to that coverage here live at Anfield here for this evening. And we are live in the football's cathedral of Anfield here tonight, as Liverpool will face Chelsea in this game here. And all the Liverpool fans obviously really want to see Liverpool win here for tonight, because the last time they played each other here at Anfield a few weeks back in the Premier League, Chelsea won 4-3 in that matchup. But as of last week in the Stamford Bridges game in the first leg of the UEFA Champions League, they drew 0-0. So maybe it's a chance for Liverpool maybe in this matchup here tonight to head themselves through with that home advantage behind them to send them into the next round of the Champions League here for tonight. And Liverpool have been through a lot recently as a football club, losing back-to-back home games in the league. And hopefully here tonight they can stop that poor run happening here when they play Chelsea again for the third week running in the UEFA Champions League second leg here for tonight in the quarter-finals. As we know that Liverpool want to win here. Back-to-back defeats in the Premier League, drifting away from that top four into 7th place in the Premier League. And could Jurgen Klopp's magic here at Anfield might be enough for them to win here to send them through into the semi-finals of the UEFA Champions League. But as for Chelsea, we do have up front is Lukaku with Abraham, with Ruben Loftus-Cheek and Sterling, with Mason Mount, Enzo Fernandez, with Ben Chilwell, Desai, Tomori, and also as well Reece James in that right back position, and goalkeeper Courtois in goal for Chelsea. So a lot to fight for here between both sides here at Anfield, and all to play for in the second leg of the Champions League, as it ended goalless at Stamford Bridge last week. So there's a lot of, let's say, pressure maybe on Liverpool in fact to try and get back into winning ways. But what a way to do it here tonight if they can end up beating Chelsea here and manage to beat them and send themselves through into the semi-finals of the UEFA Champions League. Now here's Darwin Núñez now, the ball here now for Liverpool. Looking for a pass here, but no, he goes on his own here now. Darwin Núñez here, and Núñez, oh, could have been a first goal in the game here for Liverpool. A big chance for the Uruguayan, and that was a nice shot, I've got to say. And he was a little bit lower, and a little bit that way a little bit, in terms of the right a little bit, then I think that could have been enough right there for a goal to make it 1-0 Liverpool within the first 7 minutes in the game. But we do have a goal kick here for Chelsea in the matchup here so far. So now Courtois will take it. He'll take it here for Chelsea. Now pass it here short there to Tomori. And now Enzo Fernandez. And now here's to Desai. Now Desai now pass the ball to Ben Chilwell. And now again to Desai again. And now looking for more chances here now. Now here's Sterling. And now here's Lukaku. Now Lukaku now. And now all the way now to Trent Alexander-Arnold here now to Alexis McAllister. Now back now past there to Trent Alexander-Arnold here. And now here's to Trent again. On the attack here now for Liverpool. Could be a goal here for Liverpool. A goal it is! What a diving header right there from Dominik Sabitzer. An unbelievable assist right there from Trent Alexander-Arnold to cross that ball into the box. And what a way he had that ball into the back of the net from far distance as well. And Courtois could not get his hand on that. Right outside of the box for a long flying header right in that top corner. And Sabitzer, the Hungarian, makes Liverpool in the lead in the game. And they've been through a lot recently in terms of their poor performances in the league and also in the FA Cup on Saturday after losing 4-1 to Manchester City. And also Jurgen Klopp right there is motivating the players here not to make any mistakes here tonight. And they've been through a lot this week in terms of losing themselves that status in the FA Cup after losing in the quarter-finals against Manchester City at home by 4-1, and losing heavily in the league to Newcastle as well was very, very poor, and also losing heavily to Arsenal and not really being themselves. And right here, right now, might give them the massive confidence for Liverpool to try and get back into their sort of winning ways in all competitions here tonight. And now Tammy Abraham now to Enzo Fernandez. And that's a real massive goal that is there. There's a chance for Enzo Fernandez to score, and that's a save. And that could have been right there, a chance here for Chelsea to get back in the game here. But good save there from Alisson. And now there's going to be a corner in this matchup here for Chelsea in the game. So there's a chance here now for Mason Mount. And a cross in the box. Header away. Now Sterling against his former club. Now Enzo Fernandez. And now Darwin Núñez won the ball back here nicely here for Liverpool here now. Rafinha now to Darwin Núñez. Now Darwin Núñez now looking for a pass here. Options maybe here for him in the game. Nice pass there now to Sabitzer. Now back to Darwin Núñez here. Go for another goal here for Núñez to make it 2-0 to Liverpool. But it's going to be now a corner here in this matchup here. Liverpool really putting the pressure now on Chelsea. And Chelsea are behind in this game by 1-0 in this matchup. And it'd be great for Liverpool to go through here tonight in the semi-finals of the UEFA Champions League. And now Sabitzer will take the corner now. And he passes it short here now to Rafinha. Cross into the box here. Header! And another goal for Liverpool! And Edler Mateo scores into the back of the net with a diving header. What a header right there for the Brazilian centre-back, who puts that ball past the goalkeeper. Another set piece again. And Liverpool have been doing it here tonight so far. 2 set pieces and 2 goals from 2 set pieces. And now Liverpool extend the lead here by 2-0. And I've got to say that I think Abraham didn't do anything about that. And Eder Mateo was in front of him. And he headed that ball again right in that top corner like the first goal. And Eder Mateo makes it 2-0 to Liverpool. And they are now really walking now to the semi-finals now of the UEFA Champions League, it seems. And now Lukaku has hold it nice and tight now. Pass here to Rafinha. And now is Trent Alexander-Arnold here. Great cover from him. Pass back to Alisson. Now clears it away from danger as possible here. Now Leao. And now here's to Mason Mount. This might be a chance here, maybe. An ultimate chance here now for Chelsea. Now Alexis McAllister. Now here's to Darwin Núñez. Looking for a chance to score maybe. We've got 2 minutes left of the game to go here until half time. And Sabitzer. Cross in to Leao. That's a Sabitzer again. A save there from Courtois. And Chilwell there try to clear the ball out. And it is all over. At the end of the game here for the first half. And Liverpool have been absolutely electronic. They've been in that first half. And 2 goals scored to put them guys 2 goals in front on aggregate. And they're 45 minutes away now for them to head through into the semi-finals of the Champions League as it ends here at half-time as Liverpool 2, Chelsea 0. And we are back here for the second half, and here we go between Liverpool and Chelsea. 2-0 as we speak at the break. And now can Liverpool really carry on putting a lot of pressure on Chelsea here to make them win here for tonight's Champions League game to get themselves through to the last 4. And the last time that Liverpool ever won the Champions League was way back in 2005. And that was 20 years ago, the last time that Liverpool actually won the Champions League, way back in the times in Istanbul when Steven Gerrard lifted them that title at the time. And obviously Liverpool have not been, let's say, a team of won European trophies since. They won it 5 times in their club's history. The European Cup in the 80s, the 70s as well, very dominant in European football. And so they might bring that here this season if they could do so by going through to the semi, to the final in Madrid and win the whole thing in Madrid to get themselves a massive major European title under their hands again for the 6th time in their club's history if they can. And now here's McAllister meanwhile in the game. A foul being given here for Chelsea. Play on to the ref. Rafinha had a shot but saved right there for the goalkeeper. And it looks like here that Tomori right there has been booked, the captain for Chelsea. And Tomori's been failed. One of the players there of Liverpool, Alexis McAllister. And a real dangerous free kick here now for Liverpool in the game. And now we have a substitution here. We have Conor Gallagher coming on and Tammy Abrahams coming off the field. And now we have a chance here for Sabitzer now. Pass it short here to McAllister. Cross into the box here. And now Eder Mateo. And good defending there from Endo. Now it's Sabitzer. Cross into the box here. Header there for Liverpool to make it 3. Good save right there from Courtois. And now Alexis McAllister. There's a foul there being given. And he might be in big trouble here, Mason Mount. And Alexis McAllister's going after Mason Mount here. But the referee said no card given for Mount. But a free kick instead for Liverpool though. And that was a reckless challenge. But play on in terms of no card. It could have been a card to be honest with you. But instead got a free kick out of it, Liverpool. And now here's Jota. Now Sabitzer. Now holding it tight here now. Sabitzer looking for another goal here in the match. Now Sabitzer. Could be a cross in here, maybe not. Desai clears the ball away. Now, Sterling won the ball back here. Sterling's through on his own. Sterling, former Liverpool player on his own right now. Passed the ball here to Lukaku. And he lost control of it there. And back to Liverpool here. Intercept. Now Rafinha. Now Sabitzer. Now Leao. On the attack here now for Liverpool. Now Reece James. Now Enzo Fernandez. Now Lukaku. Now Konate. Now Sabitzer. Now Endo. Now Jota. And now Alexis McAllister. Now Rafael Leao. Now Desai. Now Gallagher. Now Endo. Now Jota. Great defending there from Chilwell. Now Gallagher. Chilwell. Lukaku. We have got, let's say, 5 minutes left of the game to go. What a cross there. All the way to Gallagher there. Has a shot though. Bit too dramatic I think there from Conor Gallagher. I think he rushed that quite quickly, he did, for a shot, but it hit the leg of Konate instead. And now Konate won the ball back here for Liverpool. Now here's Alexis McAllister. We do have, let's say, a couple minutes on the clock, by the way, here. 2 minutes, by the way. 2 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. And now Loftus-Cheek here for a goal! Save right there for the keeper. That was a good chance here for a goal there, but save from Alisson. And that is that, by the way, in the game. A massive victory for Liverpool. They got the win and they're through into the semi-finals of the UEFA Champions League. The 2 sides from Britain will be going through into the last 4 of the Champions League. And a massive return back of victories again here for Liverpool after poor form in the Premier League. After back-to-back losses, especially losing at home at Anfield as well to Chelsea a few weeks back. But deja vu for Liverpool though, because they're back in winning ways, and especially themselves heading through here tonight by 2-0 victory into the semi-finals now of the Champions League for next month, as it ends Liverpool 2, Chelsea 0. They finally did it, Liverpool, and they got the win over the line in the Champions League second leg by 2-0 in the matchup, and also 2-0 on aggregate. And I've got to say, Alan, a real big win, obviously, for Liverpool to guarantee a qualification into the semi-finals of the UEFA Champions League. And tell us your thoughts about this result here of Liverpool got that win over the line over Chelsea here for tonight. It was a very good game here tonight, and it meant a lot for Liverpool to get a victory against Chelsea. Even Chelsea won here 4-3 in the Premier League a few weeks back. But I've got to say that Liverpool have been through a lot in terms of home defeats recently in the Premier League. And also especially in the FA Cup, losing 4-1 to Man City from last weekend to head themselves out of that quarterfinals, not to get to Wembley due to that massive defeat over them. And I've got to say that Liverpool have got a little bit of fight back again here at Anfield. And I know that Anfield's been a real difficult place to go, in fact, in terms of recent defeats at Anfield, losing 5-1 to Newcastle, also losing to Chelsea a few weeks back by 4-3, losing to Arsenal here, losing to United, and they're dropping down the table also in the Premier League. Is not looking good for Liverpool. But for them to get that win in the second leg of the UEFA Champions League puts them in a very good position now, obviously, for them to play in the semi-finals of the Champions League by next month when they do play FC Porto in that major matchup. And hopefully by the 2 legs in the semi-finals, that could be enough of the result in those 2 ties to put them in the finals of the UEFA Champions League and win a 6th major Champions League trophy under their name. And I think Jurgen Klopp wants to see Liverpool to get a European trophy by the end of the season, and they are one of the favourites in my opinion now to win the whole entire thing, since that they've knocked out Chelsea here for tonight. Thanks there, Alan, and let's now head to the game highlight here between Benfica and Arsenal, as Arsenal need to get the best aggregate lead here away from home in Portugal, and if not, then that will mean that Benfica instead will head through to the semi-finals of the Champions League instead by next month. And now, let's head to that game between the 2 sides here tonight in Benfica. A perfect chance here for Arsenal to put themselves in level in the game on aggregate, as Bukayo Saka scored the goal here at Benfica here tonight, as it's now 1-1 on aggregate. And Arsenal lead also in the game by 1-0. And that massive chance right there from Saka might give Arsenal opportunity here to qualify in the semi-finals of the UEFA Champions League. But unfortunately, that was not enough for Arsenal in the second leg here tonight, as that goal right there from Cabral sends Benfica through into the semi-finals of the UEFA Champions League, as now it's 2-1 now on aggregate, as David Raya could not save that goal right there from Cabral, and now it is 2-1 on aggregate and 1-1 in the matchup. And for the first time ever since 1990, 36 years that Benfica have never reached into the semi-finals of the UEFA Champions League, and they did that here tonight by that goal from Arthur Cabral to send them through by 2-1 here on aggregate here for tonight. As it ends Benfica 1, Arsenal 1, and Benfica head through to the semi-finals by 2-1 here on aggregate here for tonight. So the official results of the UEFA Champions League of the second leg of the quarter-finals: Bayern Munich 0, Man City 1, and Man City head through by 1-0 on aggregate. Benfica 1, Arsenal 1, and Benfica won 2-1 on aggregate. Liverpool 2, Chelsea 0, and Liverpool head through to the semi-finals of the UEFA Champions League by 2-0 on aggregate. And also FC Porto 1, Feyenoord 2, and FC Porto head through by 3-2 on aggregate. And that will mean we are down to these games: 2 teams from Britain versus 2 teams from Portugal, as Manchester City will face Benfica and Liverpool will face FC Porto in the semi-finals of the Champions League for next month. And the Premier League returns on Saturday, as Manchester City will host Everton at the Etihad Stadium live on BBC. And this will be a very big game, this will be, between these 2 sides, as Man City are currently second, while Everton are currently third on the exact same points together, live on BBC, coming up this weekend. But that's all we have time for here right now for the coverage here for the quarter-final second leg of the UEFA Champions League here on BBC. Of the coverage here from myself here today, Gary Lineker, and also my fellow pundit as well beside me, Alan Shearer. And I wish you all a very good night, everybody here, and we'll see you all for BBC Match of the Day on Saturday between City and Everton. Good night.
Yeah.